first guest tonight is a star of stage and screen. He can currently be seen in the film Sleepy Hollow and on Broadway in James Joyce's The Dead at the Belasco Theater. Please welcome Christopher Walken. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
This is a real treat to have you on the show. And, you know, I have to start by saying I think you are the guest we're finally having in the flesh, but you're the guest who has been the most impersonated of any guest that we have had on. Jay Moore does this show all the time. Kevin Spacey, when he did the show, plenty of people come here and they do their Christopher Walken impression for us. Is that strange for you? Does that annoy you? Do you like it?
No, I like it. I think it's wonderful. Unexpected. It started to happen. I don't know why.
You don't know why?
I have friends who have me on their answering machines, and Jay Moore actually does it right in front of me while I'm talking to him.
Really? You'll say something and then he says...
He answers me back, and, like myself, and sort of like deja vu.
Yeah, yeah. We could take care of him for you if you want. You know, thinking about all the roles you've played, you've played a lot of strange, dark characters. So many, in fact, that it starts to lead probably some people to think Christopher Walken is maybe a strange man. Maybe he's a weird guy. I don't know. I'm just asking. I think it's a polite question. Are you a weirdo? You know?
No, but I...
No. All right. Good night, everybody.
No, but I think I know why. I think that if you're lucky in show business, you get a kind of a ball rolling. And early on, I started playing those people. I don't know why. When I came from the theater and musicals, and I always played sort of silly, you know, funny people. And then in the movies, for some reason, maybe it's to do with the camera, you know, how you look, and I don't know.
I mean, people always think I'm an idiot, you know? Who knows why? A goofball, if you will.
I think it's true that I mean that you can get translated for some reason.
I thought you meant true that I'm an idiot.
No. But I think that the camera can translate into something else.
But you're normal. You have a normal life in a lot of regards. You normal family guy. You've been married 30 years.
Over 30 years, and I have a house. I have a station wagon. You know.
But it's a weird station wagon, isn't it? It's the Dodge Weirdo. Yeah. You have a. I'm someone that notices hair. I just do. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to watch Hawaii Five-0. Remember Jack Lord on that show when he had the crazy,
great hair.
Big Elvis fan, the crazy hair. You have good hair. You're one of the people whose hair I admire. Do you think about your hair very often?
I do.
You do?
And I've tried to take care of it. And it's easy to talk about hair with someone who has plenty.
Right.
Like yourself.
We can talk.
We can talk.
Right. There's no awkwardness or
But there's an awkwardness sometimes when I'm talking about hair to people who don't have much.
But you're talking to me now. You've thought about hair. What do you do? You said you take care of your hair. What do you do?
A long time ago, in fact, the actor Anthony Perkins, a friend of mine, told me way when I was a kid. He said that if you take your hair every morning in your hands and you pull it forward vigorously, that, you know, it has to do with genes and stuff like that, but you can slow the balding thing down by keeping the scalp loose, because the blood getting cut off is a lot of the reason why you lose your hair.
Do you think it's possible he was playing a prank on you?
Well, listen, 30 years later. You know.
So you do, what do? You grab it?
I do that, but they say that JFK used to do that. A lot of people
grab their hair.
He had great hair.
Right. I do this. I find every morning.
Well,
I do that for an hour, and then I...
You can do it by yourself. That's even better.
Yeah, no hands involved. Let's talk about what you're doing now, because this is actually very interesting. James Joyce's The Dead.
Yeah.
You're doing a production of this on Broadway, which the critics have hailed. People love this show. There's singing in the show, and you sing.
I sing.
And tell us about that. This is something that you had done before. You haven't done it in a while?
I was in musicals when I was younger, but I was mostly a dancer. I have a small but extremely unpleasant voice. And,
it says that in the program. Yeah.
But the show is about a party and people who go to a party and sing and dance, and they're not supposed to be professionals. And some of them are, but I'm not. I sing. I just do my best. Kind of like singing in the shower, I guess. When I started the show, they asked me if I would go to a coach.
Vocal coach, yeah.
Yeah, and I said it was too late.
There's no time for that now.
Oh.
I guess the movie I just saw you in, Sleepy Hollow, in that movie, you're, of course, the Headless Horseman in that film. And I was reading about the film, and they said that you were the only actor in the movie not to ride a real horse, that you rode a mechanical horse.
Yep.
Which you can't tell when you're watching the movie. It's a good mechanical horse, one of the best I've ever seen. But why did you choose to ride a mechanical horse?
Well, because I can't ride a real horse. And I can't. And again, they said, would you like to learn how to ride a real horse? And I said, it's too late.
And they asked you to sing while riding it, I remember. But, you know, that's all the rage right now is actors that say, I want to do my own stunts. They brag about it.
Not me.
Not you.
But I don't even drive a car. So the horse
But you
thing...
said you had a station wagon.
I don't drive it.
Oh.
My wife drives it.
Okay.
But they had a great horse. It was the horse used in that Elizabeth Taylor movie, American... What was it called? The famous movie.
Wait, what made...
It's a famous movie.
Blue Velvet. No, Blue Velvet. Yeah.
American Velvet, yeah.
American Velvet.
And,
National Velvet.
National Velvet.
You know what? You know what I love is that the three people on stage can't for the life of them come up with it, and every person in the audience is like, National Velvet.
But that's it. And it was a great horse. It has all these things that it does. It does everything.
It has a keg in it. What do you... This sounds like a great horse. I wish we had more time to talk to you. I wish you could come back sometime, because we're thrilled to have you here. The James Joyce's The Dead, which, as I said, has been getting rave reviews, is at the Belasco Theater in New York City, and they say definitely don't miss seeing that. Christopher Walken, real pleasure.
Thanks.
Thank you for doing it.